Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jeniches and today is the 100th episode of 1 Year 365. And you know, to discuss the 100th episode, I think I'm going to discuss with one of the many movies that I actually enjoy a lot when I watch it the first time or the second time or the third time, or even if I watch the movie again like right now, I will still be will still enjoy the movie basically. And what the movie is, well, if you have seen the thumbnail of this video, which is 100% with a dot, then you probably kind of know, right? Like some of you probably. Yes, I'm talking to that movie that uses brain for 100% capacity. It's called Lucy, the movie Lucy, right? And yeah, I like this because I thought that it just kind of makes sense. You know, I mean, sure, you can think that the movie is weird. It's not how brain works. Well, I know it's not. Therefore, it's a movie, a science fiction movie, right? I consider that movie as like superhero movie kind of stuff. Basically that the character Lucy got exposed to like got enhanced, right? And then he can she can get their super ability of using her brain basically, right? I mean, there's not really wrong about it. I mean, it's just a movie, right? Like, pick any random movie and I can just pick mention your favorite movie and I will say that your movie also kind of doesn't make any sense, right? It's the same way basically. It's intentionally not to be made as a real thing, right? It's a science fiction. It's a fiction. The word fiction in itself basically explain the whole thing, right? And yeah, that's kind of my opinion about the movie itself. I think it's very underrated. Like the journey about a woman, right? Like any other person on earth, we only have 10%. We only use 10% capacity of the brain at a time, right? um you know and just with 10% it's great for a lot of things, right? And then throughout the movie as well, the Lucy, the one that plays Lucy, plays as Black Widow as well from Marvel. I believe the actress name is Scarlett Johnson or something like that, right? Although, as you know, the last time I know about her, there's not really a good relation between her and Disney, I think, or Marvel. I don't know which one, but yeah, one of those because of there's like a shoe or something like that, right? She sued the company for like I guess like showing the movie a little bit too early. I don't actually understand what the drama is, but anyway, there's that, right? There's that Scarlett Johansson, which is my one of my favorite actress. She's there since the first Avenger, right? She's there since like 2010. Um, and yeah, and she just basically like when I was in high school, right? Like seeing her, it's great, really. Like, and then there's also the actor that we all know, right? This is the I actually forgot the name. Facepalm. I'm actually facepalming myself. You can't really see that, but imagine me placing my hand on my face, right? Uh, but yeah, the guy from the Almighty God, I think. the Almighty Evan or something like that. The one that plays as God, and then the one that is in Now You See Me 1 and 2 as the antagonist in the first one, but not really in the second one, the second movie, right? By the way, there should be the third movie coming. Don't know if that's a rumor or not, but the last time I checked or read about the article, there will be the third movie. So yeah, kinda excited for that. But anyway, so yeah, that guy that I don't know the name. I know the name, but I just forgot, right? And sometimes it happens. You just cannot remember the name, right? But yeah, in short, Lucy is like a what is it called? Like a student, I would say, like a university student or college student. She was like a student with basically she went into a party, right, one night, and then she met a guy, right, and then the one night stand, she kind of got interested in him, and then he kind of got interested in her, right. And little did she know that this person, the guy, actually is like some kind of courier or something like that. The one that is supposed to carry a package, right? But the package is in this case is illegal, right? It contains like some kind of drugs, and he didn't know that. And then he trapped Lucy to actually do the job because he know that something is off, and then he forcefully move that into Lucy, right, as being responsible for that. And of course, Lucy got mad about that, right? But she couldn't resist because it's already too late, right? And then she like she followed the gang that's supposed to be retrieving the baggage. And then the next thing she knows, she got drugged, and the package she used as a human package. Basically, there will be stuff in her body, right, that got forcefully inserted into her stomach, I think. Not really stomach, but more like her abdomen. And yeah, there's that. And then because she's a woman, the guy that supposed to take care of her and his gang kind of got attracted to her, right? And then want to do something dirty to her, right? But she got mad, and then she fights back, but this guy got angry, and then they kick one of them kicked her stomach, right. And then the drug package got torn, and then the medicines, the drugs got into her body, basically. And then the story begins, right. The drugs supposedly enhance humans capability, so it enhance human brain, and in this case her brain, right. She starts to fully function, fully use her brain. Basically, it starts at 10% as regular person, and then it can increase as 20%, where she starts to have dolphin power. She can see through stuff, right. She can basically use echolocation to know people, right. Supersonic stuff like that. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, echolocation, basically. Like she can and know from the movement, because movement can create like a wave or something like that, right. And then she can sense it, and then she can know where people are. And then she basically get away, right. And then after that, she did some kind of research to what actually happened to her body. And then in this time, she got met into the guy, the dude from Now You See Me, right? That I again forgot the name, the old guy basically. Come on, who's his name? I don't know. I only keep remembering Samuel L. Jackson, but that's not the one. That's Nick Fury, and Nick Fury is not that guy though. So yeah, there's that. Who is this name again? Anyway, she met him. He is like some kind of professor studying about the function of brain, and then she not really meet at first is from using long communication through telephone and stuff like that, and then she like at 30% or something, right? I think she can start sensing electromagnetic field, basically like she can control electricity basically. And then she had to go there, right? Because the professor invites her so that he can fully understand her body, right? Along the way, she reached 40%. In this state, she can read someone's mind. Not only read someone's mind, but can also affect their mind, right? She can told someone to do whatever she wants, basically. And at this stage she kinda dying as well, because she need more of the drugs, because if it's not sustained, the the person that use it will die basically. It's basically like something addicting, right? Because it will need more of these drugs, right? Otherwise you'll die and that's it. And then she used the rest of the drugs on her, and then she can basically not die, and then suddenly she is in Paris, I think, to meet the professor, I believe. Yes. And then she can start, I think she's like 50% or something like that, I don't remember, right? She can see through the entire Paris. She can even at one point she can like see the Eiffel Tower as well. Not evil, but Eiffel, right? Eiffel Tower. um like she can see through every layer of matter basically, like there's a cool shot where she can like see in it's like behind the wall there is something she can completely see that image, and then beyond that she can also see that, right? That's a cool imagery. And then she got ambushed by the guy that's supposed to has the package delivered, right? And they got mad at her, I think. And then she got I think she got, what is it, like um ambushed as well. Well, she is not ambushed, but there's also other people that supposedly deliver the package, right? And then she want to set these guys free, but this guy got ambushed by that bad person, right? And then she comes to want to retrieve those drugs as well, because she wants to use that herself for the professor, right? To learn more about that. And then she got 60%, and at this stage she can control matter. Not really control matter, but she can manipulate stuff into matter. And we there's a cool scene where she versus all the gang from the bad guy. And then she can make a invisible wall basically, like it's supposed to be air, right? But it's a hard air, like some kind of invisible wall where the leader cannot escape, right? And then she just use her telekinetic power, and then to make these guys all floating, right? And one of them got thrown into the walls and break the walls as well. Don't know if that person dies or what, I don't know, but it must have hurt so bad, right? Because he can't break the wall basically. And then she retrieved that package, essentially, right? And then later we know she is with the professor, and then she used all the remaining drugs on her, like using that infused medicine stuff like that, and then she absorbed all of these, and then she gained power, right? More power. Um, and then probably it's like 70%, I'm not sure about that, but then she can make space now, she can make space within space, like there's a white space, right? And then she built computer over there, like high technology computer, to record everything that she is experiencing, right? And then yeah, and then the professor as well over there, and then they got ambushed again by the bad guys, right? But this time for real, right? This is like the last battle, I would say, like the last fight scene, um like the last ambush anyway. And then she got 80%, and in this case she got she got the power of time. Well, at 70% also she can create matter now, with her body to make the computer. She used the matter that she created herself, basically. So yeah, at 80% she can control time. Um, when basically she can move, and then she moved to New York Times. It's actually quite cool seeing her in New York Times, because that place is supposed to be like, because it's New York Times, right? Time, the place where you can actually see time, because all of the surrounding billboard got changed throughout the year, right? And then throughout the decades and stuff like that. And then she stands there, and then she kind of controlled the time and went back to the past, basically. And then what's everything got reverse built, so the building got shrunk, and then until one house left, and then it continues, right, into a forest, and then the earth basically moves, right, the land, and then everything was lava and then stuff like that, right? And then she then becomes in prehistoric, where she got encountered by a dinosaur, and then she almost got taken, but she teleport into other place, where she then meet the first, like I think it's supposed to be like the first evolution of ape, I think, into human. The first ape that's supposed to be to act like human, right? And they named them Lucy, as Lucy. So Lucy met Lucy, right? And then they touch her, like those kind of stuff, and then she flew into the outer space towards the earth, right? And then she rotates the back time, turn back time, and then the earth starts moving very quickly, and then basically the creation of earth, where kind of asteroid, and then hitting another asteroid, right? And then she witnessed the creating of the universe, basically, right, from the one singularity, right? And then and then we got cut to 90%, I think. Well, 90% actually is probably has passed by now. And then she starts blacking out, her skin starts becoming black, from bottom to top, um, because she's basically now turning herself into omnipotent creature, right? She is transcending from human into higher power. And yeah, at 90% she also finally, like, witnessing the entire solar system got made, and basically, like, what happened before Big Bang and stuff like that. There's also the negative zone, I would say, where everything is just white and black, and just stuff like that. And then yeah, well, in real world, she got there is this one final one leader, right? The bad guy, uh having his gun on her, about to shoot her, right? But it's like counting down to 100%, and she starts blacking out even more. Um, and then cut back to her seeing the basically like all of the cells that is in the universe. Basically it got shrunk into one, right? Because it's reverse, and then from two becomes one, two becomes one, and then from four becomes two, and then from two becomes one, and everything happened because of that one single thing, right? Shrunk down into this, and we cut down to 100%, where she totally blacked out supposedly, and then she just gone, because what I believe the message was that she kind of turned into god. In a way, she become omnipotent creature. She is basically she is everywhere and every time. She's anywhere at any time, right? She's basically the essence of god itself, because 100% capacity, she finally reached that. um the bad guy got confused because she just gone right from the chair. She got confused, and then one of the cop noticing that he's guard down, then shoot this bad guy, right? And then the bad guy died. And then the movies end with basically saying that Lucy is everywhere, right? So this is like indicating, I believe, that she becomes a god herself, because she unlocks her capacity of brain 100% fully, right? So yeah, that's it. That's the movie. I actually enjoy the movie a lot, because at that time, still teenager, right? High school student, doesn't really know anything, right? Like, this concept was new for me. Although of course, like, if you're already adult at that time, then this movie kind of doesn't make any sense, right? Because of that. But yeah, I still enjoy the movie. Like, occasionally the TV station, one of the TV stations showed this movie, and I enjoy watching it from the start to end as well, because the journey from basically 10% to 100%, right? It took progress, right? There is a lot of change as well, and this is, I consider that as a new thing for me in the past anyway, and therefore I like this movie, despite of all the negative comments from a reviewer, from people that think that this movie doesn't make any sense, right? But yeah, also this movie got kinda got like attention from scientists, like, no, that's not how brain works. Brain always works 100% at all time, not only 10%, and yada yada. I mean, like, come on, this is supposed to be a movie, it's science fiction. Don't you know the word fiction means? Like, yeah, there's just nonsense, right? Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be drama back then. But yeah, I think that'll be it for today's discussion about 100%. Love this movie. One of those underrated movie that people didn't really appreciate enough, but I kind of do. So yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think about the movie. Again, like, if you think that the movie sucks or the movie doesn't make any sense, then that's on you, right? I mean, that's your opinion anyway, and everyone got the space to explain their thoughts, right? So explain your thoughts about things that you dislike about the movie and things that you like about the movie, because I can see this movie as well becoming like some kind of superhero stuff, right? Yeah, because she can, she's basically God, like she's like a godly being, right? She can do anything. And yeah, it's just great for me at least. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already to support the channel. Help me reach 100 subscribers by the end of 2022, if that's even possible. I don't know if that's even possible. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you again tomorrow with another discussion. Stay safe, stay healthy, and see ya.